was a nice spring day today. We read about the FedEx Express. That's the air freight division of FedEx, the transport company. So things maybe read about the parent company, the FedEx Corporation. I think we should do that. It's 7 p.m. So I'm still need to make like 3 more videos about Beechcraft Baron and de Havilland and FedEx Express. And I just download more aircrafts PDF, but I don't think I'm not going to reach to make video about it in Danish and English. Yes, I need a minute. So let's read it. FedEx Corporation. This FedEx Express air cargo, that's a division. It's the FedEx Express. That's the air freight division, I think.
FedEx. FedEx Corporation 2016 logo.svg. FedEx Federal Express McDonnell Douglas DC 10-30 F N319FE CN 47820 to 317 41961744034.jpg. Trade name of TX Formula Federal Express Corporation 1971-1997 FDX Corporation 1997-2000 Type Public Company traded as NYSE, FDX DJTA Component S&P 100 Component S&P 500 Component ISINUS 31428X1063 Industry Commerce Services Transportation Founded May 5, 1971 in Little Rock, Arkansas. Founder Frederick W. Smith. Headquarters 942S Shady Grove Road, Memphis, Tennessee, U.S. Number of locations 1,950 FedEx locations, 2020 FedEx Corporation, formerly Federal Express Corporation and later FDX Corporation, is an American multinational conglomerate holding company focused on transportation, e-commerce and business services based in Memphis, Tennessee. 6. The name FedEx is a syllabic abbreviation of the name of the company's original air division, Federal Express, which was used from 1973 until 2000. FedEx today is best known for its air delivery service, FedEx Express, which was one of the first major shipping companies to offer overnight delivery as a flagship service. Since then, FedEx also started FedEx Ground, FedEx Office, originally known as Kinko's, FedEx Supply Chain, FedEx Freight, and various other services across multiple subsidiaries, often meant to respond to its main competitor, UPS. The company is the 5th largest American headquartered employer globally with 547,000 employees, and FedEx is also one of the top contractors of the U.S. government and assists in the transport of some United States Postal Service packages through their air cargo network contract. 7. FedEx's prominence in both the United States and the world have made it a common topic in popular culture, with examples including the film Castaway as well as some of its marketing slogans, most famously "When it absolutely positively has to be there overnight." In addition, FedEx has purchased the naming rights to FedEx Field of the NFL's Washington Commanders and FedEx Forum of the NBA's Memphis Grizzlies. FedEx air shipping services have made its super hub at Memphis International Airport the busiest cargo airport in the world by 2020. History. Foundation and early history. The company was founded in Little Rock, Arkansas in 1971 as Federal Express Corporation by Frederick W. Smith, a graduate of Yale University. He drew up the area served worldwide EKI people. Frederick W. Smith, Executive Chairman, Raj Subramaniam, President and CEO, Services Business Services. Express Delivery. Freight Transportation. Logistics Services. Revenue increase. US $93.512 billion, 2022, operating income increase. US $6.245 billion, 2022, net income decrease. US $3.826 billion, 2022, total assets increase. US $85.994 billion, 2022, total equity increase. US $24.939 billion, 2022, number of employees 547,000, May 2022, subsidiaries FedEx Custom Critical, FedEx Express, FedEx Freight, FedEx Ground, FedEx Logistics, FedEx Office, FedEx Services, FedEx Supply Chain, FedEx Trade Networks. Website 2.fedex.com. Footnotes/references 1, 2, 3, 4. FedEx's first van displayed at FedEx World Headquarters. Company's concept in a term paper at Yale, in which he called for a system specifically designed for urgent deliveries. While his professor didn't think much of FedEx, Smith pressed on. He began formal operations in 1973, when he moved operations to Memphis. Smith chose Memphis International Airport for being near the mean population center of the country and for its placid weather. 8. The company grew rapidly, and by 1983 had $1 billion in revenues, a rarity for a startup company that had never taken part in mergers or acquisitions in its first decade. It expanded to Europe and Asia in 1984. In 1988, it acquired one of its major competitors, Flying Tiger Line, creating the largest full-service cargo airline in the world. In 1994, Federal Express shortened its name to FedEx for marketing purposes, officially adopting a nickname that had been used for years. 8. Reorganization and Caliber acquisition. On the 2nd of October, 1997, FedEx reorganized as a holding company, FedEx Corporation, a Delaware corporation. 9. The new holding company began operations in January 1998, with the acquisition of Caliber System Incorporated by Federal Express. With the purchase of Caliber, FedEx started offering other services besides express shipping. Caliber subsidiaries included RPS, a small package ground service, Roberts Express, an expedited shipping provider, Viking Freight, a regional, less-than-truckload freight carrier serving the western United States, Caribbean Transportation Services, a provider of air freight forwarding between the United States and the Caribbean, and Caliber Logistics and Caliber Technology, providers of logistics and technology services. FedEx Corporation was founded to oversee all of operations of those companies and its original air division Federal Express. 8. In January 2000, FedEx Corporation changed its name to FedEx Corporation and rebranded all of its subsidiaries. Federal Express became FedEx Express, RPS became FedEx Ground, Roberts Express became FedEx Custom Critical, and Caliber Logistics and Caliber Technology were combined to comprise FedEx Global Logistics. A new subsidiary, called FedEx Corporate Services, was formed to centralize the sales, marketing, and customer service for all of the subsidiaries. In February 2000, FedEx acquired Tower, a Federal Express McDonnell Douglas MD-11 in 1995 Group International, an international logistics company. FedEx also acquired World Tariff, a customs duty and tax information company. Tower Group and World Tariff were rebranded to form FedEx Trade Networks. 21 St. Century. FedEx Express delivery van in Miami. FedEx Corporation acquired privately held Kinko's Inc. in February 2004 and rebranded it FedEx Kinko's. The acquisition was made to expand FedEx's retail access to the general public. After the acquisition, all FedEx Kinko's locations offered only FedEx shipping. In June 2008, FedEx announced that they would be dropping the Kinko's name from their ship centers. FedEx Kinko's would now be called FedEx Office. 11. In September 2004, FedEx acquired Parcel Direct, a parcel consolidator, and rebranded it FedEx Smart Post. 8. In April 2015, FedEx acquired their rival firm TNT Express for €4.4 billion, $4.8 billion, £3.2 billion, as it looked to expand their operations in Europe. 12. 13. In February 2016, FedEx announced the launch of FedEx Cares, a global giving platform, and committed to invest $200 million to strengthen more than 200 communities by 2020. 14. 15. In March 2018, FedEx announced the acquisition of P2P Mailing Limited, a last-mile delivery service, for £92 million to expand their portfolio. 16. In June 2019, FedEx announced they would not be renewing their $850 million contract with Amazon, fourth company's U.S. domestic express delivery business. Amazon accounted for 1.3% of 2018 revenues. 17. In August 2019, FedEx announced the termination of ground deliveries for Amazon as well. 18. In December 2020, FedEx acquired ShopRunner, an e-commerce platform. 19. On the 29th of March 2022, founder Frederick W. Smith announced he would be retiring as CEO and become executive chairman effective the 1st of June 2022. The company named Raj Subramaniam, FedEx's current president and co, as Smith's successor. 20. 21. Operating units. FedEx Corporation divides its business into the following main operating units. FedEx Express. FedEx Express is the company's original overnight courier services, providing next-day air service within the U.S. and time-definite international service. It operates one of the largest civil aircraft fleets in the world, has the largest fleet of wide-bodied civil aircraft, and carries more freight than any other airline. 22. Included in this unit are FedEx Express Boeing 777 FTNT Express electric van in Europe Caribbean Transport Services, until 2008, part of FedEx Freight. Provides air freight forwarding services between the U.S. mainland, Puerto Rico, and other Caribbean destinations. TNT Express, formerly an independent international courier delivery company headquartered in Hoofddorp, Netherlands, now a subsidiary of FedEx. It has fully owned operations in 61 countries, and delivers documents, parcels and freight to over 200 countries. FedEx Custom Critical delivers urgent, valuable, or hazardous items using trucks and chartered aircraft. 23. Drivers are independent owner / operators and services in Mexico use interline carriers. Formerly Roberts Express, a subsidiary of Caliber System. FedEx Cross Border provides information services, compliance management, and currency conversion services for cross-border retailers. Formerly Bongo International. FedEx Ground. FedEx Ground delivery truck. FedEx Ground provides day-definite mail and package delivery to commercial locations in the US and Canada and residential locations in Canada. Its services are cheaper than the time-definite services offered by FedEx Express. The company was formerly Roadway Package System, RPS, a division of Caliber System. 8. The unit also includes FedEx Home Delivery, provides domestic residential delivery services on an expanded schedule better suited to personal deliveries. Operates only in the US. Residential deliveries in Canada are provided by FedEx Ground. The service's logo includes a drawing of a dog carrying a package. 24. FedEx Ground Economy, formerly FedEx Smart Post, consolidates parcels from merchants such as e-commerce and catalog companies, transports them in bulk between its shops, and uses FedEx Ground or Home Delivery for final mile delivery. Formerly Parcel Direct, a subsidiary of catalog publisher Quad Graphics, acquired by FedEx in 2004. 25. FedEx Freight. FedEx Freight truck in Las Vegas. FedEx Freight is the largest less-than-truckload, LTL, freight carrier in the U.S., reporting $8.9 billion in revenue for 2021. 26. And operates LTL and other freight services in the US and Canada. The unit was formed in 2002 when FedEx bought regional assault carrier American Freightways, AF, and established FedEx Freight as a parent company for AF, renamed FedEx Freight East, and FedEx's existing regional LTL subsidiary, Viking Freight, renamed FedEx Freight West. Viking had been a Caliber subsidiary. When Caliber was acquired by FedEx in 1998, FedEx bought Lakeland, Florida-based national LTL carrier Watkins Motor Lines in 2006 and renamed it FedEx National LTL. All three operated as an independent subsidiaries of FedEx Freight. 27, until January 2010 when they were merged with their parent to form a single entity, FedEx Freight Incorporated. 28. The unit is the parent of FedEx Freight Canada, formerly Watkins Canada Express, the Canadian services of Watkins Motor Lines. FedEx Logistics. FedEx Logistics provides supply chain, specialty transportation, cross-border e-commerce, customs brokerage, and trade management technology and services. The division was known as FedEx Trade Networks until January 2019, 29, and is composed of a number of FedEx acquisitions as well as the operations of former Caliber subsidiaries Caliber Logistics and Caliber Technology. Divisions include FedEx Air and Ocean Cargo Networks, International Air and Ocean Freight Forwarding. Formerly CJ Tower & Sons, Tower Group International Incorporated, acquired by FedEx in 2000, and FedEx Trade Networks Transport and Brokerage, Incorporated. FedEx Customs Brokerage, Customs and International Trade Compliance Services. Formerly World Tariff Limited, acquired by FedEx in 2000, and FedEx Trade Networks Trade Services, Incorporated. FedEx Forward Depots, Critical Inventory and Service Parts Logistics. Also includes the Tech Connect business equipment repair and refurbishment facilities, 3D printing services and the FedEx Packaging Lab. FedEx Supply Chain, third-party logistics including transportation management, warehousing, fulfillment, and returns. Formerly Genco. FedEx Services. FedEx Services provides corporate services to other FedEx operating companies. Specifically, all marketing, sales, pricing, data analytics, forecasting, finance, customer service, information technology, and the respective organizations and cost centers reside inside FedEx Services.